What's up, guys? This is Jake with Casual Ecommerce, and in this video we're going to be talking about how a Shopify store I just put up last night is already generating sales today. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump right into my computer and get right into the discussion. Okay guys, so we're inside the computer, and as you can see, we've already generated 5 orders today for $120. Now, I will say, full disclosure, that the accurate number is actually 4 orders because the first order on this store was actually a test order that I placed to make sure that everything with the checkout and everything was running smoothly. So what I wanted to do with this kind of example video is just kind of run you through my thinking and my thought process of how I set this up, why I set this up, and then what I'm going to do with it moving forward. So I set up a little notepad here. So this is what I've done so far. So we're just going to go ahead and run through this. So what I was doing yesterday is I was just doing product research, which is a pretty everyday task for me. And I was actually looking for products to go ahead and put into my general viral product store. However, I identified this product in about 30 minutes. So you can see I put timestamps or whatever here just to give you an idea of the amount of time it took. So I identified this product in roughly 30 minutes or so. I found some other products along the way too. However, when I came across this product, I immediately started to think about my advertising strategy. So this took me about 15 minutes, and the more I was looking at the product, the more I realized that, alright, after a little bit of research, I was like, alright, this product's probably going to do better on Google, so my main advertising strategy was Google. And then the more I thought about the product, I was like, I think this product would do better if I went ahead and just created a standalone store around this product instead of putting it in my general store. So that's what I decided to do. Once I make a decision, I just decide. Once I make a decision, I just go with it. I don't really like to sit in analysis paralysis. So that was step 2. I determined my advertising strategy, which was going to primarily be Google AdWords, search ads in specific, and I decided that I was going to create a brand new store for this, just a single product store. So what I had to do next was I had to set up the store and establish a mini brand. So what I mean by that is I always harp on making stores that look good, that look clean. So obviously I had to go and get a bunch of stuff set up. Since it was such short notice and I wanted the store up pretty much like immediately, I wanted it up last night. I did all of the design and created a logo myself and everything because I do have a graphic design background from high school. So I don't like doing that, but when in doubt, if it comes down to it and I want something really fast, I'll just do it myself. So I went ahead and created the logo and set up some mini brand on the store. So, like I said, I always harp on making stores look good and look clean. So I made sure that it looked like it's been up for a while. My initial hypothesis was that this in particular product would do a lot better if it was in a store where it was branded around itself versus just thrown in my general store. So that's why I went ahead and decided to create a mini brand around it. And so far, it seems like that hypothesis is right. So after I set up the store and everything, what I went ahead and did is I started a test ad. So I just started out with one test ad on Google AdWords, one search ad, and it's a $50 a day ad. So we're about halfway through the day right now. It's about 1 p.m. So I need to go into AdWords to check the exact budget, but I would assume based on that I've probably used about half the budget. So I guess this would roughly mean about $20, $25 into $120 on the first day of testing within 24 hours of the store being up. So those are the type of results that I like to see. So essentially now, after I've seen these initial results, my hypothesis was kind of confirmed. Now, I want to go ahead and make a quick disclaimer rather, and say that your hypothesis isn't always going to be right. I had a very strong feeling about this particular product because I just saw it was super viral and how well it was doing for other people. So I was pretty confident that if I just went ahead and created a store around it, and I could do well with it myself. Especially, I saw a big opportunity on Google in particular. So now, once I've confirmed the hypothesis, there are a couple things I need to do, because in order to get the store up really fast and get things rolling, I didn't set up everything like I normally would if it was going to be like a store that's going to be up for a while. So as you can see, there's a couple things I need to do now. I didn't even set up any email marketing, which is definitely a no-no, but like I said, this is a single product store, so I didn't want to waste time doing other stuff if this particular product if this particular product just wasn't going to perform well. Like I said, I was confident that it was, but I don't really put too much stock in my confidence. I put stock in numbers. So now that I've seen the numbers coming back and it seems to be doing decently well, now I'm going to go ahead and start setting up a little bit of the back end with email marketing. I'm going to go ahead and set up some retargeting that can start kicking in on Facebook and Instagram. And then I also need to look for additional keywords to test on AdWords so I can get some additional search campaigns up. And then I also will need to start refining those campaigns and that targeting in a couple of days with things like negative keywords and things like that. So I just wanted to go ahead and shoot a quick video kind of giving you my thought process behind a new store. And I know that with this, it's a little bit different because this was a single product store. If I was launching like a brand new niche store or a brand new general store or anything like that, I would never launch a store without email marketing and everything set up. But because this was a single product store, it's kind of like a all your eggs in one basket thing. If the product fails, then the entire store is a waste of time. So that's why I just went ahead and just threw it up really quick. And actually, you can see if we go to apps, I literally only have 2 apps up, and this is very rare. Usually I'm somewhere between 7 or 8 apps. Right now I literally have 2. I just put an overload to fulfill the orders, and I put in the review app to help with conversions, and that's it. So obviously this is something I need to do today as well, is start putting a couple more different things in there, primarily like crush picks and things for site speed. That's stuff I should have done already. But like I said, since this was a single product store, I just went ahead and I wanted to confirm the hypothesis before I put any more time into it than I already have. Now, I don't want to give you guys the wrong idea that it's like, all right, you guys should put up a piece of shit looking store just to confirm ideas really fast. Well, that's just incorrect, because just because there's not a lot of apps in here doesn't mean the store itself doesn't look good. The store itself looks really good, clean, it's branded, like it already looks like a brand authority within the niche, which is why I think it's probably starting to perform. So making it look really good is a lot more important. You're not really going to make any sales if the store itself doesn't look good from the get-go. But like I said, now that I've confirmed the hypothesis, I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to go ahead and set up the rest of this stuff, and we're going to go ahead and flesh this store out. So with that said, if you like videos like this, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel for more content, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in another video. Crack it.